I know I haven't been on live in a minute. It's Saquon in the Dome. I haven't been on live in this shit in a minute. Um, my quick topic for about 5 minutes. It's gonna be about being black, and I'm watching a bunch of like things lately that have to do with being black and shit. So I don't know. Once I had this camera the way I had it, but I'm watching this video about Offset and getting locked up. People were saying, oh, because he's a rich black man, and this was one thing that people gotta really understand is how much of a fan are you following him to know he's going, you know what I'm saying? And if you know all that information, why are you not why are you not putting the pieces together? Because I want people to start doing this. I want them to stop taking sides from people. Stop taking sides. How about we listen to both sides, be very open minded about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm not a cop person. I really don't like cops, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, yeah, I look at both sides in the situation. Where are you putting yourself in this situation? It's not a black thing. It's not a black thing. We could kill that noise right now. It's not a black thing. It has really basically nothing to do with being black. And people try to make it out that way so they get out of that situation and they can have people that feel bad for them or have some remorse and whatever, but it really has nothing to do with being black. It has a lot to do with your personality and who you perceive yourself as. And what people don't realize is these people are famous. So now you have more eyes on you than you normally would if you were in the trenches doing what you was doing. So you bringing that life to that life and what you expect to happen. So even with that situation with Offset, if he got to a car accident, let's say like a month ago, a cop see him swerve over the line because of black people. It's not because of nobody else. It's not because of any other race. It's not because of any other race. It's because of black people. Just think about it. Think about it. Oh, I know I can make some fast money. I could do this and I could get out the hood. Da, da, da. It's all about the hustle. I'm not saying that the hustle ain't bad, but you also gotta think about it. It's because of black people. One person gotta be better than the next person. Nobody can be equal in a situation. Nobody could work together to figure out a situation. And I know there's people out there that's trying to do that, but the way you're doing it is not the way that it should be done. So that's how I'm looking at the situation. People think that because we're black, we have it harder. You know, we have it just as hard as anybody else because at the end of the day, if we take all this other shit to the side and leave it at the side, I'm gonna live my life. You're gonna live your life, whatever color you are, and we're both gonna die. And we're both gonna do the same thing. It's not gonna be any different. There is no difference because nobody can tell you anything different. Guess what? That's the answer to everybody that's looking for that answer. No one can tell you different because there is no difference. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas really understand what I'm saying, then they would know. Instead of asking a bunch of questions about, oh, like this person is better than me or they feel better than no. It's not about that. That's what niggas don't realize. It has nothing to do with that. The race thing has nothing to do with it. I was having a conversation with my brother the other day and we was talking about race, but in my mind, race is a mind thing because if you put two kids from a different race, if you put two things from a different race, if you put two kids of a different race, two babies, and you put them together and you let them play, what they gonna do? They're gonna play with each other. They're not worried about what each other's skin look like. They're worried about playing with their toys and having a good time. This is the difference. It's being taught. So if they're being taught that, that's their perspective on life. Don't let it change your perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like everybody talk about this black got it bad and all this shit. We don't have it bad. If we have it bad, it's because of ourselves. We stop ourselves from being better. Nobody else stops us. We just keep on doing the same shit, buying Jordans, buying a very expensive ass cars, putting ourselves in debt, while the the other races are buying cars that's more reliable, buying sneakers that are comfortable enough to wear and not expensive, saving them a lot of money at the end of the year. Because when you add up everything, just living in poverty, my bills in total is $30,000 a year. That's literally one person's salary, right? And this is the average person that lives in the hood. Your bills come up to like 30,000. That's cable, car insurance, rent, light bill, phone bill. If you have a car note, you add that with it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got a car note, better for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta start thinking, put that mindset in your head. It's not black people. It's not not it's not a thing where it's every other race is better than us, and we're not better than any other race. We're all the same. It's just that we have a different way of thinking. Because the same way a white person could think I need to save money, the same way a black person could think I could save money. So when you think about that, you put yourself in that. But what about the like? There's some black people out there that could do it, and there's some black people out there that can't do it. There's some white people that be out there, they can do everything, But what about the white people that's in the trenches? Just think about that. I don't look at it as a color thing. I look at it as either a lack of knowledge or ignorance. And ignorance doesn't happen for it. Just like anybody on this earth could get the same color green. What you use your 24 hours to do? Hours to talk shit about some other race while they still getting their money. But it's not even about the other race. Like, to me, I'm getting that whole thought out of my head. There is no other race. This is a human race. What are we racing against? Each other? Yeah, no matter how much I have, still in the same situation. In this, you could be the richest person on this earth with all the money, and you're still in the same situation as we are. Just that you have the ability to buy materialistic things, but once again, when you leave, you're taking it with you. The same boat, regardless of how you look at it and regardless of how you feel. Right. That's my main point of this whole video. Cause I was saying this shit earlier when I was on Facebook Live. I don't care about what everybody else is doing. I care about what I'm doing. I'm humble enough to I have I'm not spending money on clothes for me to wear the outfit one day and then the rest of the week, what the fuck am I looking for? I would rather buy a bunch of white tees and some sweats or whatever, unless I'm going to some job interview or I need my work clothes. That's the only thing. Like, I just have work clothes. I don't. You see, I got like 10 of these shits. You see me shirt on, you probably think I'm dirty or something. Nah, I just got 90 of these shirts. These shits every day. They all do the same thing, cover up my body. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. It's pointless. Like, I'm not trying to keep up with nobody, man, because people don't realize the same people you're trying to keep up with, they gonna fall too. And when they fall, what was you following? Into a fucking pit, a bottomless pit. You're not white. They gave them that title. You a human to me. Everybody's a human. You know what I'm saying? Always will be a human. No matter what you tell me, you could keep trying to make me believe, but in my mind, in my perspective in life, you're just a human to me. You're not a race. You're not richer than me. I'm not richer than you. We're both humans. We're both equal. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much money I have, no matter if I feel like I got this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all equal. It doesn't make a difference. You could do all this now. You could be the richest nigga and the brokest nigga could come kill you if you feel that way. And then what you have nothing. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm done with all of it. It's just getting to the point where it's like, whatever people want to do what you want to do, but I want to be more. Exactly. That's how you get right. That's how you get right. You don't get right until you really right in the head. Until you understand that nothing is more, nothing is less. Everything is equal. You gotta give the same respect as you give the trees, yourself, and the people around you, even the plants, even all the stuff that we eat. You gotta start giving stuff more respect, and that's what I'm starting to look at and starting to value a lot more as I make my way on to the vegan life or whatever, just so I can allow animals to live. But at the end of the day, I can't. I'm not speaking on that because it's the world. It's here. It could anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everything's equal. No matter if I sit there and eat meat and you eat vegetables. Doesn't matter. You might live longer, but you're still gonna have the same outcome. That's what we gotta start looking at it. And it's not about me in a sense because I have more than I need to take care of than me. I have a family I have to take care of. I have the family I have to worry about. So it's all about if I want to live longer for them, or do I want to live a short life and make them struggle more, or do I want to live a short life but plan out their life before I leave? It's all about me to do that. But it's not about me when it comes to them. It's about them. If you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my message for today. I just want people to understand that. People to take that. Yep. It's society, man. But that's my message for the day. I want y'all to spread that positivity as best as you can. Even if you don't, like I said, it's still equal. It's there. The seeds is there. I planted them there, and I want them to be there. And I love all y'all. Y'all be easy.